One of the questions that we get asked most often is how do we identify the top opportunities for our brand in the world of sponsorship? And how do we compare properties across sport, music, entertainment, lifestyle, and cause with one common currency? And so that's why we developed the Compare Properties view. So what you'll do when you land in the Sponsor Pulse dashboard is you'll first click on the Compare Properties tile. And now by default, what you're going to see is you're going to see that we've ranked all properties across those passion points using our opportunity score. Now, our opportunity score combines all 7 key health metrics and creates a shortcut that allows you to instantly identify what the top overall sponsorship opportunity is for any particular search or any particular filter that you've applied. Now, if any of our specific metrics are of interest, of course, you can click this drop-down menu and select them, and the data and the rankings will automatically update. Now let's look at an example. So let's say that we're in the United States and you're a brand that is definitely interested in sports, but you're trying to determine whether you should sponsor a team or a league or a tournament or a federation. Now, in the top right corner, you've got your filters. You can click on properties. And then essentially what you can do is you can select sports teams and sports, just more broadly, that includes tournaments, leagues, federations. You apply those filters and you'll start to see that the data is telling you a different story. We've stripped out everything that is outside of the world of sport, and you can see what the top sport properties are. Now, let's say that you're very focused on California as a state of interest. You can obviously go into geographies, click on the United States, click on the West region, and then select the specific state of interest. So for this example, we'll click on California. You apply that filter, and suddenly the story is starting to change as you start to see some of these teams jump ahead and rise in the ranks. Now, let's say that you are a brand that is in the world of cryptocurrency, and you want to ensure that you're getting your target consumer. The next step is to click on category purchasers. And then as we go through our list, we've got over 65 different category purchase behaviors that have been tracked. And you can click on cryptocurrency, and then you can click on people who are considering investing in cryptocurrency to see how the story and the narrative is changing. You apply that filter, and suddenly what we can see is that the MLB that was ranked 3rd has dropped to 5th. You've got the Lakers and the Dodgers that have moved up in the ranking, which are starting to tell you a different story about the top opportunities that exist for a cryptocurrency brand in the California market. Now, as I said earlier, this is showing you and comparing those properties by opportunity score. If you were really interested in trying to tap into the most passionate fan base, what you can do as a shortcut is click on passion and see how that changes the storyline. Suddenly, the NBA has taken over or tied with the NFL. The LA Lakers are still in 3rd, but this starts to paint a picture of what the opportunity looks like. Now, if you want to get down to the real core matter of it and understand and quantify what your opportunity is to convert or to drive brand favorability with the fans of these properties, you can do the same thing and click on consideration, which gives you where you can drive the greatest purchase consideration by sponsoring the property. Or you can look at favorability, which will highlight the properties that give you the greatest opportunity to drive brand love with the fan bases of these properties. So looking at and manipulating the data helps tell you a story and identify some of the top properties that are available to you from a sponsorship perspective. What it also does is shows you some of the properties that are available that may not be at the top, but that may provide a better cost opportunity for you to invest in.